Hey guys, it's Tony here at Game Freak Blog, bringing you another video, and I'm having a little bit of a break from the LA Noire playthrough. I just decided that I wanted some Sega goodness in my heart today, and I've decided to play through Guardian Heroes. Not the whole way through, there's a reason that I'm bringing out this video. It's more or less like a little hints and tips video. I was sitting down with a friend the other day, and we were talking about this game on the Sega Saturn that we used to really like it, and one of my friends said he never actually completed it. He got more or less towards the later levels of the games and was just getting his ass handed to him on a plate consistently, and I asked him if he ever had the super hand power. There's a certain branch through the game that you can take, because if you've never played this game before, there are multiple branches you can take. You get to the end of a level and you get the option to go to this level or that level, and there's a certain combination that if you get, you manage to defeat another undead warrior and take his sword, and if you're playing as Han, you can power him up to the nth degree. And my friend had never ever heard of that before, and this was basically the only reason why I finished the game originally on the Sega Saturn, because I had the super powered Han. So I thought, well, I'll just go on and make a video, just show you how to get him. It's pretty darn easy to get him. We're just going to start a new game. This is the Han here. So we've just got Stage 1 Awakening. I have the remix graphics on. Not that I don't like the original graphics, but they're just ever so slightly pixely. They were to start with on the Sega Saturn anyway, but I don't know, I've kind of got into the remix kind of graphics. I do like the kind of sketchy look that they've got on them. And if you haven't played this game at all, it is one of my favourite side-scrolling beat-em-ups of all time. It's absolutely crazy. It's fantastic. The story's bonkers. The story just is almost nonsensical, really. But I like it because you've got three planes that you can attack. You can jump backwards and forwards into the screen, as I'm just going to demonstrate here. And it's just a mad combo fest, as you can see. So yeah, you can jump backwards and forwards to take on different enemies. Let's go into the mid-ground. But yeah, it's a great game. It had a bonkers multiplayer mode as well on the Sega Saturn. 6-player multiplayer mode, and there was you could pick, I think it was from about 30 different characters. Whenever you go through and play through the game, you unlock different characters for the multiplayer mode, and ironically, the best character in the multiplayer game was the smallest. There is a character that you'll see us meet pretty darn soon in the game. And if you pick him in multiplayer, he just absolutely beasts everybody. Come on, I'm sure this level was not as long as this. But if you haven't played the game before, it's pretty much amazing. Basically, it's all kind of like corruption. It's all to do with angels and demons. There's multiple. The game basically just demands multiple playthroughs of the game, because there's so many different levels that you can go through. Basically you could play the game 5 or 6 different times, pick a different option for each level, and you'll never see the same game twice. I think there's probably hundreds of combinations in the game. I could have just run out the door there. I'm completely forgetting the game. Yeah, there's hundreds of different combinations, and there's a bit which is I'm not sure if it's the end of this game. I love the sound effects. Oh, the end of this level. And basically what happens is that you get the help of an undead knight, and the undead knight is a basically you get to command him. You get to give him like controls, whether he wants to attack, whether he wants to defend you, whether he wants to just follow you around, which does add. Oh, I'm getting pummeled. Does add. Let's get some magic out there. It does add a great bit to the game, and it can get extremely chaotic. Oh. One there in the mid-ground. It does have a 2-player mode as well, this game. Come here. Oh. Nice. So Han is pretty much your tank. He's really good at attacking, but his magic capability is pretty poor. He just chucks out fireballs like that. But some of his combos and everything that he can use are fantastic. This is one of the reoccurring characters. And here's one of the bosses. One of the great moves for Han is if you do the just his basic attack, and just when you on the floor and tap down and keep hitting his basic attack, he does that kind of like corkscrew thing in the air. And then if you tap down when you're in the air, he does that kind of cartwheel sword attack that you've seen me do quite a few times. God, this guy's energies. Damn their iron deviltry. Sword of legend cuts like a butter knife. It's because it's not your sword. I love this introduction. One of my favourite character introductions in gaming. Yes, he is that hard. So this is what you get to play around with. You get bonus points towards, and I'm going to show you the way that you can unlock almost. I don't think it's almost unlimited, but it gives you enough to kind of like go through the game and just kick some ass. It's always best with Han just to give him loads of strength. So there, you've told him to stop, and he stops. Hey, do you think he has to obey us? I think so. Where'd they get that big freak? So here you go. You press your right bumper, and it brings up a menu. I'm going to select Berserk there. Can you see? And I'll just keep watching. He goes absolutely crazy. It's like I had this debate with my friend when we were talking about this game, and he used to say he used to put him on defend when there was bosses and things, and it was like, when you've got undead knight that has power to absolutely just kill everything on the screen, why the hell would you want him on anything else apart from Berserk? Just doesn't make any sense. We have some more undead foes. Sticking back on Berserk again. Oh, these witches, I hate them. Go on, Berserk, Berserk, Berserk. I should hold them off until he can. That troll is going to give us a bit of trouble unless I can get the knight to start to get a bit of room to go berserk. He goes berserk. Oh! That's some magic. The magic kind of homes in, so it's pretty right into the background. There you go, that's him dead. Now these accursed witches. Ah, you hag. There she goes, she's dead. I love the way you can juggle the dead bodies in it as well. Excuse me, just drinking my tea. So I think we get our first decision here. So remember, this is if you want the super powered Han. So it turns out he's an undead knight who used to serve the throne. So the first one we want is the Wildwood will shelter us, stage 3. Okay, so we're going to go here And this kind of links in with this character that we've got here. So we're going to get to stage 3. Again, no points because we're just the Menace in the woods. Berserk, please. Yeah. Come on, doggy. Oh, the knight was just about to kick off then. Get some magic in on that troll or goblin or whatever it's. Swine! Juggle his dead corpse. There we go. Come out into the screen, run along. Bees. Devilish bees. The cursed enemy of all undead knights. Get some fire. Now, some people have accused this game of being a bit button bashy, and it is slightly, but I mean there are definite hints and like combos and fighting maneuvers. Lots of the time, just by default, if you tend to use the Street Fighter Fireball maneuver, the quarter circle and punch, you know, that'll bring out all your magic attacks and charges and that kind of thing. Come on, let's hurry through. I think this is only a short level. Got a level out of that. Jump. Whee! Yeah, I didn't need to get hit by that. And you can obviously get caught in explosions, as you just saw there. Where's that wolf? Yeah. I'm low on energy. Get off me. See if we can get into berserk now. Alright, into the back now. It's craziness. And we've got some in the background as well. Okay, he's taking care of that for us. Don't worry, guys. There's not. I mean, it's already taken 12 minutes. There's not that much more after this. Damn! I need to get out. Jump to the back. Berserk. That's it. Hands flaming sword. Oh! Oh no! It's just about to go bananas again. Nice juggle there. And that little character there is ironically the best one to play in multiplayer. Excuse me. Find a greater place to discuss. These bushes are taking. I smell a battle. The Red Order.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Go on, knight. Oh, you magic using... Getting out of the way. Screw you. honest, guys, it is a bit... If you can keep track of what's happening, then please let me know. Right, so for the next... I think we get another choice here. Oh, no, we've got her. She's a bit of a meanie. When you get to the boss characters like this, they do tend to have the same kind of powers that you've got, so you've got to be a little bit careful. Apart from the knight just kicking her ass. Hey! Ninja styles. We've got, we think we can take him very well. Alan does need the saviour. Let's head for the castle. Should be stage 8. Give him some agility, some vitality as well. Stage 8, Grounds of Sorrow. So this should be the level, the end of this level. This is all I'm going to play through. We should take on another knight, and Han should take out his... should get his golden sword. It's just... I do love this game. Get off. Apart from when you get juggled in a corner. Thank you, Mr. Undead. Come on. Just keep spamming that fire. Every time you get a level up, I think it means you can just power up your swords. And it's pretty traditional RPG fare, really. But yeah, it's available on Xbox Live. I think it was only 800 points. As soon as it came on, it was like, there's no way I can't not have that game. Was there a war fought here? I don't savor killing men. Already gave their life once. Well, you're gonna have to. Dun dun dun! Yeah, get the... don't follow me, get stuck into him. There we go. Almost killed him with that one attack. Absolute beast. Get off me. Dead. The sword. Feels incredible, full of fury and power. It's like it's speaking to me through the sword, telling me everything he went through, and you do get an Avatar award for that. I'll finish what you started, Undead Bud. So let me just, I'm just going to take you just so you can see how much leveling up that gives you. This won't be... Ah, see, they've all got magic, these bloody pesky bosses. Dun, 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 dun. Boring story, boring story. Well, it's not boring, it's good, but I'm just trying to flick through. Yeah. So he turns out to be one of the royal family. He's one of the big evil guys. Oh.
What all?
Yeah, he's quite a powerful boss. You get to fight him later on, and yeah, he's pretty tough. Come on. I'm determined to show you this. We're just going to get a bit of backstory. It's going to be a bit boring. So guys, what are you playing this weekend anyway? Have you got anything gaming on? I went out this morning and watched the Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely fantastic film. I loved it. It's got its flaws, just like what the other two films have, but I think the biggest flaw of it is just so long. I was fidgeting around in my chair and my arse was as numb as anything by the end of it, but it was a fantastic film. It actually, apart from my numb bum, it didn't seem like it was on for the vast almost 3 hours. It was pretty quick. So maybe you're going out to see The Dark Knight this weekend. I'm going to be getting stuck into some Mass Effect multiplayer because I want to unlock some of the N7 characters. And what else? I had a dabble at live streaming the other day on Twitch TV. I have just had a YouTube partnership, and there is, for people that are partnered already, there's a way you can stream directly to YouTube, but as of yet I haven't got the option to do it. Hopefully that'll roll out soon. I had my very first tentative steps into Twitch TV yesterday, and it just wasn't working. The frame rate and the sound were a little bit skippy. I managed to fiddle around with some of the options, and it did make it better. You're insane. Did make it better, but yeah, it just wasn't anything that I'd want to watch. And if it's something that I'd want to watch, it's probably something that you wouldn't want to watch either. So I'm gonna have another fiddle with the live streaming technology. I'm a bit of a complete technophobe when it comes down to stuff like this, but oh shit, we're in the boss fight. Ah, get off. Right, we'll do this boss fight, and then this will be the end of it. I told you he was nails. He's absolutely solid, this guy. I could do with the Undead Knight going a bit nuclear on him. Look at that, even when you go aerial. Oh, we've almost got it. Come on. Come on, Han. You've got your super sword. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what you call an arse kicking. So there you go, look at all those stats that you've got there. Built up absolutely everything, and we've still got more points. And even though it doesn't look like a lot, that is, look at all that blue is what we've gained just from picking up that sword. It's given us all that energy. And through the next couple of levels, you can level up and take Han to become an absolute beast, and you'll go through the game with absolutely no problems whatsoever. So guys, thanks for sitting in and watching this overly long video. I thought this was going to be a little bit shorter than that, but that is how you power Han up to the nth degree in the fantastic side-scrolling slash-em-up Guardian Heroes. So it's Tony from Game Freak Blog signing out. Hope you've had a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.